Hey everybody, this is Myles, my Caribbean. I'm in my office and waiting for my appointment to come. I was listening something really powerful from one of the best motivational speakers, Pastor Myles Munroe, and I want to share this with you guys. Let's hear this video. It's very powerful. He talks about the idea of nothing changes unless you change your mind, and that's where you're going to see in your life a lot of changes. So he talks about and teaches how important it is to understand how our mind works. So I'm going to share the video. Let's watch together. Okay.
And I remember my mother and father telling us that we must learn the Bible no matter how difficult life became. And they would teach us from this book about God and about Jesus Christ and about his sacrifice for us. And as kids, we grew up with those conditions. And as you grow older, you begin to question, why are we poor? Because you begin to see other people's lifestyles. And I remember crying out to God one time at age 13. I said, if you exist, you got to explain this. It was at age 13 that my life was transformed. Because that night at 3 a.m. outside on the dirt ground, under the stars in the Bahamas, with tears running down my face, I asked God to explain to me why we were poor. His answer was simple. He says, because of your mind. That began a journey for me. I surrendered my life to God that night at age 13. I never went back. At age 14, I wrote on paper everything I wanted to be and to do. Today, I am doing those things. And something happened between sleeping on the floor and flying my own jet today. Now, what happened is I had a mental transformation. Nothing changes until your mind changes. You can change your clothes instead of the whole mind. You can change your location instead of the old mind. You can change your house instead of the old mind. Nothing changes until your mind changes. And during that journey as a young man, I began to read the Bible at age 14. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm serious about this. I read this book at age 14. I read through the entire book, and I didn't understand nothing. Because the Bible is a very complicated book. And also I read it in the King James Version, which is even worse. But I read it because I wanted to know what God said to man. When I was 15 years old, I read the Bible again, completely through. I began to understand it. By age 16, I began to memorize big chunks of this book. And my school lessons went from F to A. I became an A student because of this book. I graduated top of my school in high school because of this book. It taught me that nothing was impossible. So my whole life was changed because I fed myself new information from that book, which changed my concept of me. And I discovered things like this. the greatest tragedy in life is not death. Some people think that when someone dies, that's the worst thing that can happen to you. That's not true. I discovered that the greatest tragedy in life is not death, but it's life without a purpose. It is more tragic to be alive and not know why than to be dead and not know life. Because when you are alive, you got to explain what you're doing with your hours, with your minutes, with your energy, with your talents, with your time. You got to explain, why am I here and what did I do last week with my life? Most people are living as an experiment. Is your life as short as the next bill you pay? Is there a sense of destiny in your life? God sent me here to talk to you, to let you know that you are not just here as a passing fantasy. You came to this planet because something that you need to do is still undone. You were created to live life with meaning and purpose. You are not a mistake. As a matter of fact, until you discover your personal reason for living, you will never be fulfilled. You were born, sir, to do something important in this world.
Anyways, guys, so this was Dr. Myles Munroe, and if you get a chance, it's called Nothing Changes Until You Change Your Mind. It was powerful. I was listening today. Actually, I listened. This is my second or third time. Really powerful message to hear and really apply it in our life. So one of the important things that I do in my life is listening motivational and educational videos like this that definitely makes a big impact on my thinking. And if you want, like he was explaining, your life to change, you got to change the way you think, apply it, and practice it on daily basis, and you're going to see a lot of results in your life. This was Myles, my Caribbean. I'll try to link the video on this live stream so you can watch the whole thing with YouTube and learn and apply it in your life. Follow me everywhere in social media at mylesmycaribbean.com. Thank you. Have a good one and take care. Bye bye now.